Simple radical form. Why do math teachers make such a big deal out of this trivial concept? Take a look here. The square root of 99 compared with 3 root 11. Many math teachers try to tell me it teaches kids number sense, and I say no, it doesn't, because if you want number sense here, isn't this one a lot easier to estimate? That's roughly 9.9, slightly under 10, but I have no clue how big this is. I could take a guess, but it's much harder, right? Why do we have students take expressions like this and write it so that there's no perfect square factor under the radical? That's a great question. It was a skill that they actually needed back in the 1800s. So let's say right here, for example, if you were a 4th grade student who was actually doing long division, and you had 1 divided by the square root of 2, everybody knew to rationalize the denominator and make it the square root of 2 over 2. Why? Here's why. Everybody back then knew the square root of 2 was roughly 1.414, blah, 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 blah. So if I had it this way as a 4th grader back in the 1800s, I would have to do this. 1 divided by 1.4, or if I wanted more accuracy to nearest hundredths, I'd have to do 1 divided by 1.41, or 1 divided by 1.414. You see how I have a brand new division problem every single time? Back then, this was a pain in the butt. Nobody wanted to do this. However, back then, the ancient people, they smartened up and they said, well, if we write this like this, we just have to do one division problem. Let's take 1.414235, and then we can divide that by 2, and we can have only one division problem and stop at whatever level of accuracy that we want here. So here, this was a skill that we needed back in 1865. We don't really need it today.